like the place where they probably shot some of Contact at. They got a lot of satellites out there, satellite dishes out there. And that one right there is going directly into the sky, while the other ones are pointed other directions. We have to deprogram ourselves. Black folk, we got to deprogram ourselves. Stop being scared of one another. Stop being scared to do business with one another. Not everybody is your enemy. That's what people have taught you all your life. They've taught you that, oh, you know, that black business ain't gonna do you no good, or that person he gonna be aggressive, he gonna be a raper man, he gonna try to holler at you. It's not the case. It's not the case. Think about it like this. You know how often you've been told that your neighborhood is full of killers and people trying to hurt and molest you and fuck you up? You know how much you've been told that? You've been told that so much by the news that you start to believe it. And some people are probably like, why shouldn't I believe it? It's the case. Da, 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 da. But think about it like this. How old are you? How old are you? I thought about it. I was like, I'm 40-something years old. These molesters and killers and so on and so forth that they say, and I'm not saying molester as in someone touching a child, but someone fucking with you, fucking you up. These what is it called? Gangbangers or whatever, thugs or whatever they want to call us. Think about how long you've been living in your community, and you're still alive to see this message. Think about that. Think about how long you've been living in your community, walking back and forth, going throughout your community all your life, and you're still alive to see this message. You get me? And the reason why I'm even saying this is because I saw this sister a little bit ago, and I saw this sister a little bit ago. Look, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. A brother just waved at me. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You can't be afraid of your own community. You can't be afraid of yourself and your people. Because the thing is that that divide and conquer shit is really fucking true. You know how long I've been out here on the road? I've been out on the road since 2020. And especially having to come all the way to the West Coast and visit all the northern states and all this stuff like that while I'm doing this, going through national forests and stuff like that. The black people I see are few and far and in between. So when I do see them, I'm really ecstatic. I say hello. I mean, same thing I do in my own community. You know, I say hello to people in my community around the way. I had to deprogram myself to not speaking to people and start speaking to people. So much so, I spoke to, and I'm gonna get back to the other story. I spoke to, I would normally never speak to anybody within the community, you know, because that's how we've been programmed. That's how we've been trained. Think about that shit. And so I tell you what happened. A known crackhead in the community, I walked past them and I said, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? And he looked like, yeah, you, how you doing? So I'm doing all right. Like, that's good, bro. Sister, hey, sister, how you doing? I'm doing okay. You know, every so often I see them, they'd say something. I'd say something to them. Tell you what, that sister and that brother rang my doorbell to tell me that the tow truck was coming and they was towing people. And it's like, dude, you better get your car. If I would have never spoke to them, they probably wouldn't have never known to talk to me or say nothing to me. You know? Like I was saying, just driving along, when I see a brother or sister, I say hello. I say, what's up? Just like I say in my community. Because, you're a part of my community. Until you've proven yourself to be otherwise. And the thing is that with being a part of your community, the nomads that are out here traveling, you never know if you might need them. You never know if you're driving down the way and your shit break down on you. And that nomad that you met 2 years ago remembers your vehicle, remembers you, sees you, says it pulls over to the side. You need some help? Like I was just in what was it? I was just traveling through some area, and the lady bus broke down on her. She was standing off to the side and flagging people down, and they were clearly in an area that didn't have a signal. Her schoolie broke down on her. They was clearly in an area that didn't have a signal, but the dude was hiding off to the side, so I wasn't gonna stop. I ain't know them. But if they had spoken to me at any point in time, I would have known to say something to them. I would have stopped it. Or if y'all need me to get somebody for you, something. I see you riding your motorcycle. I heard that. Look at you. Yeah. So it's about building a community. Like this other sister just rolled past me, and we barely, brothers and sisters out here, nomad. What is it called? Van lifing and all that stuff. I don't know how often y'all see each other, but I hardly see us. So when I do see us, I make it a point. I make it a point to say hello. I make it a point to speak and be courteous to that person. Because you never know if they might need you in the future, or if you might need them. But if you show who you are, that's going to be an opportunity for you to know someone that you probably never would have known. And if you're ever out there stranded, that person might be the person that happens to drive past you. Anyways, just saying it. Y'all stay safe out here. Be easy. And do your best to get rid of that bias. And I know some people might be like, well, I really ain't got no bias, this, and that, and the other. Here's another way to show that we've been trained up to have bias. They say that in the criminal system of America, you're innocent until proven guilty, right? So this is one of the first things that had awakened me to my bias. This brother was like, he was arrested and he was indicted. They said that they thought that he might have killed his daughter, his young daughter. I know y'all remember that case back in the day where a little girl came up missing. But kind of find out, they arrested this man while he's grieving, not knowing what his child is. Kind of find out somebody else had did that. Somebody else had snatched his baby. But when I first heard the story and I heard that he was indicted, the first thing I thought was, oh, man, y'all need to hang him right away. No, innocent until proven guilty. As a matter of fact, they say what? You can indict a ham sandwich if you wanted to. That's what lawyers say. They say you can literally indict a ham sandwich if you wanted to. So when it comes to us really looking a little closely at the stuff that's been programmed into our minds, and understanding to move away from that stuff, I'm sure you're gonna run into people that aren't a part of your tribe. But I bet you run into more people that are. All right, that's about it. I'm about to go in the Wally World and ask them, can I spend the night out here? It's a nice looking little Wally World. I'll holler at y'all. Stay safe out here.